Hello, everybody. Good to have you all here. It's Tuesday, 7:15 here in Ireland. It's time for our quick conversation here today. And the topic today is message 158 from the book Living in Spring. And the message title is Without Love. Without Love. Okay? I can see some people are joining us. This is good. Let's give them some minutes to establish the connection, and we will start. Let me see if everything's okay. Yeah, we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, so it's good. Everything is fine as it should be. So first things first, let's do our initial prayer. So let's raise up our thoughts. Let's make connection with superior spirits, with our mentors of Kardec Radio, mentors of Spirit Society of Ireland. Ask them to enlighten ourselves, to connect ourselves with our mentors, and cleanse ourselves in terms of reorganizing our thoughts. Make us make us strong to overcome all the barriers we have to face. So be it. Amen. Okay, so without love, message number 158, and the book is Living in Spring. So let me see if I can get rid of these settings here. Yeah. Yeah, now it's better. Way better. Okay. Okay. Now it's way better. Okay. So without love. When we say without love, the first thing come up, at least to my mind, is how how to how to live without love, how to create things without love, how to be happy without love, how to set goals without love. We need love for everything. We need love is the base of everything. And just to remind you guys, the first thing Jesus said to us is love one another as you love yourself. So, what he does mean here? Everything you wish for you, and as a good thing, you need to wish this for your neighbor. And the question mark is how often you do it, how easy you do it. That's the trick. That this is the tricky question here. But the main point here for ourselves is how important is love. And the love we're talking about here is not that love who will imprison the other, the love we will be kind of selfish. No, you retain that it's me, this is for me, for her, for him. No, the love here is unconditionally love, in which doesn't matter what are gonna happen, you love. Doesn't matter what's the consequences, you're gonna love. Doesn't matter if you're gonna stay with that person or not you will love. So the history, the human history, do not help us because we. Hello, Lou, my dear. How are you? Good to have you here. So history just tell us the history taught us and showed us uh, that love that the love they imprison the person, the people. That love is it is selfish. That love he who is wants to be under control. That love who is jealous with the others. That's the love history give to us. But the love we are talking about here is the love of freedom, love of guilt free, love of no boundaries. That's the love we're talking about. And you may think, oh, this love doesn't exist. Yes, it does. We are doing the wrong thing here. I give you an example. You love someone, okay? You are completely in love for that person. But this person doesn't like you. And he or she decided to engage in a relationship with other person which she or he are in love. And you in a normal situation, you are jealous, you are some people try to do crazy things in order to call the attention, got to show, hey, I love you more than anybody else, you should stay with me. But the love we are talking about is okay, I love you so much because I want your happiness with or without me. I never seen, at least in the movies or happened to us when a couple try to break up and they say, "Oh, there is no love for me against to you anymore," and the other say, "Oh, great, no problem." No, the other cry, the other try to keep the relationship. Is worth at certain points it is, but how to organize ourselves in a better way, in a way we will not suffer. Of course we're going to be sad, we're going to be disappointed that because the person we love is not beside us, it is with us. Of course, of course. But the willing that the person will be okay is much higher. Okay, let's see what Emmanuel says to us. But whoever hates his brother is in darkness and walks in darkness and does not know where he is going because the darkness has blinded his eyes. John 2:11. Emmanuel says, if you do not know how to cultivate genuine fraternity, you will be fatally attacked by pessimism. Just as dry land will undergo the accumulation of dusts. Everyone's bothers those who harbor intransigency. Those who avoid the endeavors of love are profoundly sad due to the bitterness of the intolerance with which they nourish themselves. When invited to participate in a team endeavor, they say that people are morally bankrupt. When they attend a place of worship, they see evil and disillusion everywhere. When called to act for charity, they see suffering brothers and sisters as possible enemies and walk away in anger. When invited to this or that celebration of happiness, they decline, disillusioned, seeing evil and mud in the smallest displays of festive beauty. In other words, what Emmanuel is saying here, when we don't have love, when we don't have this, we always see the the half cup empty instead of the half cup full. We will always see the negativities, the problems, the bad things. We will always see the worst of the people instead of seeing the beauty of the people. Uh, for example, I don't recall the name of the movie, but I will Google here. But I remember I saw a movie in which the guy was always trying to get engaged, trying to have a relationship with beautiful girls, and always have problems. And someday he found one of those guys who do hypnosis or something like this. He he set a hypnosis to make this guy, to see the beauty of the people as it is, not the beauty physically, but the beauty inside. So the love of that person. And all the ugly people, all the non-common people, they always see beautiful things, wonderful things about that. And the motto is we need to see how people are. What's the message? Doesn't matter if the people is very beautiful, the guy is handsome, the girl is, oh my gosh, she's perfect, but inside is empty. Of course, the ideal scenario is a wonderful, beautiful, a smart person, and inside full of charity, love. That's the ideal scenario. That man, a gentleman, very well behaved, smart, a gentleman. So let's keep reading here. They live in the world aims bitterness and suspicious. No amount of caring is enough for them. They drain people's energy wherever they go with their weeping, complaining, and lamenting. They have no sure direction. They say that society and family have rejected them. Incapable of loving their neighbor, they walk the earth under the heavy fog of selfishness that holds us in the narrow circle of our own wants without any expression of respect for other peoples. They say they are misunderstood, but it is because they do not wish to understand. See? They say they are misunderstood, but it's because they do not wish to understand. So you need to understand me, but I don't have to understand you. No, it's the other way around. It's a two-way street here, not just one way. Without love, they dry up the machinery of life and lose their spiritual sight. Inaccessible to the good, they become representatives of evil. If pessimism draws nigh to your spirit, shield yourself in prayer and ask the Lord to increase your resistance against the assault of the darkness. Beautiful, this. Beautiful. If pessimism draws nigh to your spirit, shield yourself in prayer and ask the Lord to increase your resistance against the assault of the darkness. Let us learn to live with everyone, tolerating so that we may be tolerated, helping so that we may be helped, and love will enable us to live useful and optimistic in the luminous atmosphere in which struggle and labor are blessings of hope. Emmanuel. In other words, my friend, you need to enable yourself. You need to connect yourself with love. And these make connections with so many passages in the gospel according to spiritism. Let me get one here. Oh gosh, here. Let's go to chapter 12, love your enemies. This is one part. So we can connect today's reading with chapter 12, love your enemies, and with chapter 13, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So, in other words, doing good without ostentation. So, when we are saying here, love your enemies, it is return evil with goodness. This is love. Love your enemies, bless them that curse you, and do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. This is so hard to do it, my friends. But this is what we need to do. This is what we must do it. Pray for those who doesn't like us. Sometimes we know what we did, and so the bad thing is it is reasonable, but sometimes we don't know what we have done. Sometimes it's because we gave a smile. Sometimes it's because we are just fine. But think about it. We need to love, and the most representative of love is this charity. That's the most better representative is charity. We care about the other. Doesn't matter the religion, doesn't matter the faith, doesn't matter the skin color, doesn't matter the sexual orientation, doesn't matter if it's blonde, white, black, doesn't matter. We love them. We care about them because without love is walking a road without sign and without light. Okay? So I invite you to read chapter 12 and chapter 13 of the Gospel according to Spiritism. So, my friends, I want you to say thank you for your time. This is the message for today. Don't forget at 8:30 we do have our virtual healing. So in about 20 minutes, 50 minutes, we will start. Just go to our YouTube page, and you see the the invitation there, the link there. Okay. Just remind this upcoming Sunday we do not have in-person meeting in Dublin, so uh, don't go to there. We will only have meetings the following week. Okay. So let's do a final prayer. So I'd like to invite everyone to raise our thoughts again, and let's spread love to those who we love. Mom, dad, husband, wife, daughter, son, sister, mom, friends. But now let's take the same vibration and send it to our enemies or those people we don't have a good affinity. Let's send love and our care to all of them. So be it. Amen. Okay, my friends. I want to say thank you. Love the today's message about love. It's good. Thank you, Lou. I love your love. I love you. Love it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll see you Thursday or tomorrow during our spiritual light. Okay? See you soon. Take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your day, or some people have a good enjoy your new day. Okay? Thank you. Bye bye.